I spent the entire morning and well into this afternoon in federal court. So here's a couple of things that you should know about arraignments. First of all, it's your first court appearance. It is there to make sure that you understand the charges against you, including that indictment. If you do not understand the indictment, the judge will read the entire damn thing to you. I don't recommend that because it's boring as hell, but they will read it to you. Second, they're going to make you sign something that says you're pleading not guilty. I don't care if you want to plead guilty, nobody does. But if you wanted to, they're not going to let you. You have to enter a plea of not guilty at that time because nobody's seen the evidence against you and who would do that. So you're going to sign a plea saying you're pleading not guilty. Lastly, the government is going to come in and decide whether they want to move for detention or an unsecured bond, meaning you get out and just walk out on your own recognizance. 9.5 times out of 10, they're going to ask for detention. You can contest that by coming back later to a detention hearing. You don't want to have it right then because your lawyer's not prepared, but you can come back and ask for detention center. Mostly that's done one time, you get one crack at it, but there are ways around that, as you've probably seen with Diddy. Last thing they're going to do is make sure you have an attorney, whether it's somebody from the public defender's office or someone that you have hired on your own. They will court appoint you an attorney on that day if you cannot afford an attorney. And those attorneys will come from either the public defender's office, but they can only handle one defendant out of every case. And sometimes there are a lot of defendants in one case. So the rest of those cases get farmed out to lawyers that are on what's called the CJA list. Now, some defendants, a lot of defendants, think that that is a public defender as well, and they think those people are not qualified to represent them. Well, the CJA list are attorneys like me who have applied to be on there and have been doing this for 20 years or more in my case, but they're experienced in handling federal court cases and they have to be approved by the judges, so they are qualified to handle federal court cases. Now, the thing that you should know is in federal court, these public defenders, when I tell you that when somebody needs the answer to a question of federal court, they call the public defender's office because they are damn good. And so are the lawyers on the CJA list. So don't panic and go out and run and feel like you need to hire some high dollar attorney because you're getting very good representation off the CJA list. But also, if you need a high price attorney, call me. I'll be that for you too.